Well, I mean, my career as a researcher starts, I guess, many years ago in Germany, where I did study English and literature and German literature in order to become a school teacher. And somehow that never happened because I encountered media studies, and when I discovered a thing called information sciences, but I still preserved my interest in narrative. So I basically had these sort of two lines in my career of narrative and at the same time this fascination with computers on the other side. And when I finally knew what I wanted to do with all of that, combine narrative and computation and the idea of interaction. I think I have a deep-rooted interest for a long time in complexity. I think even in school I was always the one who was like, yeah, but can there be another way to think about that? Can there be another perspective? And expressing that, I think, requires the interactive computational medium, basically. And I think this is also really where my research for me is crucial and important, because I think we've arrived at a point in time where we start realizing how non-interactive media is limited in representing many of the complex issues that we face nowadays. I think we need to make people aware that complexity isn't bad. What we need to learn new tools to handle complexity and to, live lives knowing that even though things might not be as predictable anymore, I think there's still many joys and much creativity and many good things we can do. Skiing is one of my favorite sports. I mean, I'm not a fast skier. I'm looking for the perfect turn. And when I look for the perfect turn again and again and again, and if I can do that and I feel I've done that in a somewhat elegant way, that just feels wonderful. That's super, super satisfying, and I like being in the outdoors, and if it's a sunny day and the snow is good, yeah, it's a perfect combination. I think I really like the intellectual challenge, and I also like the freedom you have as a researcher. In terms of what you're working on in your research, you define it yourself. And that is challenging, but also extremely gratifying. And I don't think that ever ends in this profession, and that's what I really like. There's always something to do. I will never get bored. I don't know how that works.